Hello everyone, thanks for coming. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Burak Bekir and I'm studying at Electrical and Electronic Engineering in AGÜ. Today, I'd like to talk about a masterpiece, that is American Psycho. And I've separated my presentation into three main points. Firstly, I'm going to talk about plots or topic of the movie. And then secondly, director, cast, and author of the book. After that, and lastly, awards and some numerical data that are belong to film. So, before we start with the plot of the movie, I'd like to ask a question to you. Are brands important to you? In other words, do you buy the items by looking at their brands? Yes, no. Well, in the movie, our main character, Patrick Bateman, gets confused with this question. He confused about the brands. Are brands important to him? Okay. And let's get started with the plot of the movie. The movie is about materialism theme and corruption in society, linked to values and status. In the movie, you can see the life of Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman is a successful baker and who is also a cold-blooded killer in the background. During the movie, you can see the Patrick Bateman's psyche and his transformation into cold-blooded killer. Moreover, Patrick Bateman really pays attention to, really cares his look, and Patrick Bateman really cares being wealthy. In other words, he thinks that having more stuff and having money makes him better than the other people. Also, Patrick Bateman pays lots of attention to his look. For example, his routine, his morning routine, every day new mask. Patrick Bateman changes his mask every day. He must be very neat and clean. He must be handsome every day. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, and let's move on to director, author, and the cast of the movie. The American Psycho book was written by Bret Easton Ellis, and the American Psycho movie directed by Mary Harron. Mary Harron is also known with her feminist perspective and her independent films in the movie sector. In the lead role, my favorite actor, Christian Bale, plays as Patrick Bateman. Also, as a side roles, Willem Dafoe and Jared Leto plays the side roles. So, let's move on to my second point. Numerical data and some awards that are belong to film. Firstly, the American Psycho movie in the box office, according to the data of box office, the producer of the American Psycho movie is spending like $7 million. They grossed over the $30 million in the worldwide box office. And the awards of the movie. The movie was nominated for several awards, such as Independent Spirit and Satellite Awards. But it won Hungarian Chaser Awards, thanks to Christian Bale. Yeah, finally, let's move on to ratings of the movie. The movie was reviewed on so many platforms, such as IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, and the Common Sense Media. It has a rating of 76, 68, and 60 out of 100, respectively. So, this brings us to the end of my presentation. Anyone who wants to ask a question can ask now. Aynen avradı, çok yanlış yaptı, direkt kestik.
Evet.
Şurada patladı, ya yapma.
Şuradan şuraya
tak diye. Bak şurayı söyleyip daha sonra şurayı diyecektim. Burada aynı ibare var.